Hello and welcome back to MW Barbie Dolls. Today I'm going to be giving this thrift store doll a Halloween makeover. I primarily chose this doll because she has green streaks in her hair, but her body is pretty chewed and damaged. And she does have some spots on her forehead that are blue and purple, which I will try my best to get off. And she also has earrings, which are not removable, and I'm not going to try to take them out right now. So, the first thing I'm going to do is take her hair down, and then I'm going to brush it. Now that her hair is all brushed and smooth, I'm going to try to take those spots off of her forehead using nail polish remover on a Q-tip. And it worked pretty effectively, and you can barely see the spots now. I went ahead and brushed her hair a little bit more with some spray to soften it. And now I'm going to move on to painting her face. So I tied her hair back and out of the way for now, and I'll style it after I finish with her face. And to get all the little details, I'm going to be using this small paintbrush, and I'm going to mix the acrylic paint with glossy Mod Podge. So I'm going to start with her lipstick. I went with a red, and I made it pretty translucent, so that way it was like a gloss. Next, I'm going to be painting her eyes to be light green to match her hair. I'm also adding dark brown spots to her nose to add definition. And I'm also using pink paint, which I'm going to mix in really well as blush. Next, I'm going to be switching her head onto this Made to Move body. And I think that the skin tone match is pretty similar. So I'm pulling the Made to Move doll's head off and putting our doll onto the body. And it looks pretty seamless, so I'm very happy with that. And I was going to choose this outfit because I made those pants and also this jacket, and I'm very proud of both items. And I feel like the vibe of this outfit is very fall and really nice. And I also decided to use these black boots. And even though I really love this outfit, I was thinking maybe something slightly different. And I also made this outfit, I'm very proud of it, but it doesn't really give Halloween vibes to me. So I decided to do this black dress, which I also made, and I'm gonna put that on her, and then I just feel like it looks a little bit more witchy and Halloween-y than fall. And I also have this transparent fabric, which I'm not quite sure where I want to put it. I was thinking maybe over the shoulders, and I'm gonna leave it like that for now. So then I had this idea of making a staff using a wooden dowel and hot glue. I'll make a longer video about how I made it, but basically I just used the wooden dowel, hot glue, painted it black, and back to the doll. I actually decided that I'm going to be making her a vampire. So I'm going to be using white paint to make her fangs. And so I basically just put the white paint on the paintbrush and painted little white things on her lips that hopefully looked like fangs. And that looks terrible. She now has crazy looking teeth. That's not good. So I redid it off camera and it looks way better. It's obviously not perfect, but the best I could do. And I also decided to move the transparent fabric to being like a skirt instead of over the shoulders, and I think that looks really good. So now on to styling her hair. So I'm going to start by putting her hair in a high ponytail up on the top of her head. And then I'm going to part it into 3 pieces. And then take the side 2 pieces and tie them together. Then I'm going to split the middle piece into 2 pieces and tie that over the pieces that we just tied. And I'm not 100% sure if this is making any sense, but basically you just keep doing that over and over until you get to the end. And this is how it turned out. And I think it looks really cool, especially with the green streaks throughout. I'm going to paint her nails in some very nice Halloween colors. I chose this glow-in-the-dark orange to do on every other nail. And then doing that on both hands. Then the other color that I chose was black, which I'm painting on every other nail that I didn't do orange. Next, I'm going to be giving her some shoes. I chose these purple boots, which I believe I got from a Barbie Extra. And I think that it matches her outfit really well. And then finally, I'm going to be using this black fabric to be a cloak. And I'm just going to drape it over her shoulders and then tie the two front pieces together. And this is how she turned out. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.